Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I wanted to do a video that was actually recommended by one of you guys, and you wanted an update on my makeup I'm wearing this month series. So since March, I've been choosing makeup for the month and then sticking to that and not reaching for other things. Since it's at the 6-month mark right now, one of you suggested that I do an update on how that's been going for me because it turned into an unintentional makeup no buy, and I haven't actually purchased any makeup since like February, I think. I am so hot right now. I'm sweating like crazy. I also have my coffee. I made a coffee ice cream sandwich semi-milkshake. It didn't really turn into a milkshake because it's pretty watery. I think maybe you're supposed to use 2 ice cream sandwiches, but I didn't want to have 2, so I just had 1, and then it ended up being too much coffee for the ice cream sandwich. Now it's just like an iced coffee. I don't know why, but I bought a pack of like 24 ice cream sandwiches, and they're in my freezer right now. My sister's boyfriend recommended mixing coffee and the sandwich. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. It's actually been a really refreshing couple days. It's been raining here, so I feel like we needed that because it was really hot for a long time. Now the sun is starting to come through, and it's just like very refreshing, fresh smelling, like coming through my window, but it's also really hot and muggy in my apartment. I think actually I'm going to start with my eyes today because I haven't done that in a while, and I kind of want to do a winged liner. This is my Milani primer that Emily Noel has recommended so many times on her channel, and it's actually really good. And it's still August when I'm filming it, so I'm still using my NYX eyeshadow palette in Phoenix. I shut the window because there's so much noise going on outside, and now it's just gonna be really hot in here. So I've been using the same makeup products for the entire month. You guys already know this if you've been following this series, but I just choose different makeup each month and I put it all in one bag, and that's the only makeup that I reach for during the month. I think I started it because I just found it kind of overwhelming. Sometimes in the morning when I would be getting ready, I just found it overwhelming to have so many eyeshadow palettes to choose from or so many blushes. I wanted just to have like no choice. Like, this is the eyeshadow palette that I picked this month, so this is the one that I'm going to be using, or this is the blush color, these are the lip colors. I'm a pretty indecisive person as is, so that's kind of, I think, how it started. And then it was also a way for me to use products that I already have in my collection and just kind of shop through my stash, I guess. It also started right as we went into quarantine where I'm living, and I ended up having to work from home, so it was just kind of a weird time to start this series because then I ended up not really wearing makeup anyway. But I still kept doing it because I wanted to kind of keep to that habit and like create a habit for myself, you know, when we'd be going back in to the office and stuff. And anyway, I just like did it because I wanted to create like a healthy habit, and it actually ended up being really good for me because I ended up not buying makeup. But I also think that was a bit of a result of the circumstances as well. I wasn't going out anymore. I didn't wear makeup as often. Like, I've honestly been wearing makeup maybe, like, besides for videos, I've been wearing makeup like 4 times a month, and I used to wear it every single day to work. I think it's a combination of all of that. Like, I wasn't wearing makeup as much anymore, so I didn't feel like I needed to go buy new makeup. I just kind of lost interest in makeup a bit, and so I think that was a part of it as well. Like, that's kind of why I started this like unintentional makeup no buy. It just kind of happened, I think. I probably should have like cleaned up my eyebrow hairs before filming this. I don't know what makeup look I'm doing today. I just realized I just started, and now it's like turning into this like really pink look that I don't think I was going for. Anyway, so I've been really enjoying actually picking only certain makeup products to reach for in the entire month. I know I guess it's kind of boring too. Like, if you're really into makeup and you want to have a lot of choices, I feel like if you only have the same products to reach for every day. It's going to get boring, especially if you're still wearing makeup every day. So I'll have to keep trying this even when I'm back to work, so that I can see if I actually stick with it and if it's harder or not. But for me, when I'm not really wearing a lot of makeup, I actually liked it, and I didn't find it hard to stick to the makeup either. Oh, I know this look now. I started doing it, it's a little bit different, but I was wearing it in my drugstore lip gloss collection video, and I think actually one of you had asked if I film a video on this look. So I didn't find it super hard to stick to my products. I didn't get bored or anything. And I do switch up my eyeshadow and my blushes pretty much every month, and my lip products as well. And those are like the main things that I feel like I would get bored of the quickest. And there were still days when I would reach for a different lipstick that I didn't pick that month, or I would use a different base product. The other thing that I really liked about doing this method was that I could really work towards finishing up products that I own without having to keep either switching back and forth, like just being more dedicated to specific products and trying to finish them up. So it kind of helped me in that sense too. The only reason I didn't finish up as many products as I thought I could have was because I just wasn't wearing makeup. I absolutely hated that eye look that I was doing. Nothing was working out for me, so I just wiped everything off, and I'm gonna restart. But I don't want to have to restart this whole video, so I'm just going to quickly do something else on my eyes. I'm going to try and keep it simple now, using some of like the mustardy shades in this palette. I guess I kind of gave you guys the full update on how I'm feeling 6 months later in my makeup no-buy era. I do feel like I want to try some new makeup out in the fall, because I don't know why, but the fall to me is just the time to wear makeup. Like, I always wear more makeup in the fall than I do at any other time of the year. Well, maybe Christmas. I tend to wear way less in the summer and in the spring. So if there are any new makeup drugstore releases that you guys want to see on my channel, like reviewed on my channel, please let me know. Man, nothing is working out for me today. I don't even like this. Okay, maybe when I do the rest of my face, I'll start liking my makeup more. So I'm gonna switch to that and then come back to the eyes. I'm gonna start with my primer, which is my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I have to start thinking, because it's at the end of August right now when I'm filming this, so I have to start thinking about what makeup I want to choose for September. I think I know what eyeshadow palette I want to use, but I have to kind of think about what like face products and primers I want to do. Oh, and I was also thinking about doing a video in September on drugstore no transfer lipsticks. I know that a lot of us are going to be wearing masks as we go out into public in the fall, so I was thinking about doing a video on like drugstore transfer free or transfer resistant lipsticks. Let me know if you'd like to see that. I'm going to use my Sunscreen Tinted Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. So this is actually a product that I did not pick for the month of August, and yet I am sitting here using it, and I've been wearing it a lot. I just love the way that it looks on camera, and I also love that it has that SPF in it. It really just makes it easy for me to throw on and feel like my skin is protected. It does look pretty shiny, like it's definitely got a lot of glow to it, but I don't actually really mind that. And in person, it's never as bad as it looks under my like studio lights. So I've been reading War and Peace in the month of August, and it has taken me quite a long time. It's a long book. I've been trying to read like 100 pages a day, especially since like August is almost over and I really want to finish it. I really like it though, like despite it being pretty long and really dense, like it's a pretty dense book. I actually don't find it that hard to read. Like the writing isn't difficult to read. I never know if it's because it's been translated from the Russian, but I always feel like Tolstoy isn't like, it seems daunting because his books are so long and there's so many characters, like so many characters. But I always find that to read it, it's not actually that hard. Like Anna Karenina's not that hard of a read, and War and Peace isn't that hard to read either. The hardest part really is that it's so dense, and there's so many characters, like so many characters. They always have different names, like they're the same character, but they're called like 4 different variations of their name. So it gets kind of confusing, and the story kind of goes everywhere. Like it's back and forth between like the war and then back home in like the main characters' houses and their society life and stuff. So it does flip back and forth a lot, and it's a pretty intense like plot line, but I really like it. I think it might be, no. I still think I like Anna Karenina more, but it's right up there. I think it's going to become one of my like favorite books of all time. There's this one character that I love so much. I kind of looked ahead, so I kind of already know what happens to him, which I regret doing. Don't read ahead, you guys. I do it all the time because I don't want to get attached to characters, and I'm always nervous that like my favorite character is gonna die. So I look ahead a lot in books and I read the ending, but I don't recommend it. I also picked up a whole lot of new books, so I'm gonna be doing a book haul soon. A lot of the books though I have read already, like there was about 3 from the new books that I picked up that I haven't read, but I'll do the book haul anyway so you guys can see all the new books that I got. I tried to listen to an audiobook recently, but I just couldn't concentrate. I've never tried to listen to an audiobook before, and this was like the first time I was trying it. I was just playing it while I was like in my house, and I was not concentrating, and I have no idea. I think I heard maybe 1 chapter and I don't have any idea what happened. I think it would be better if I was like on a bus or on the train or something and I had nothing to do but listen. But I think because I was trying to listen while I was at my house, it was a bit of a struggle. I still want to try audiobooks because I feel like it's a good option, and once we're all back to work and everything and I'm going to be back on public transit, like I do want to listen to books. I just could not do it at this point. And it's a bit of a change too because I kind of learn things and I remember things more when I see them on paper. Listening is okay, but I have to also have the words in front of me. So I think if I was listening to someone speak and I had like notes or I had the actual book in front of me, I would be able to follow a lot more and I'd remember a lot more. But I think when I'm just listening, I have a hard time like focusing, and like actually retaining what's being said. I'm going to spritz my face with my setting spray. Oh, so I have been loving French braids lately. I think that's why in a lot of videos that you guys are going to be seeing, I'm going to have curly hair because I always French braid my hair now. I started doing that because I am obsessed with Tomb Raider. I love the new Tomb Raider. I haven't seen the old ones. I've only seen the one with Alicia Vikander. She's one of my favorite actresses. I just love her in every single film she's in. She's just so good. I love her so much. I think she's actually my favorite actress, maybe. Like after Keira Knightley. The plotline wasn't, I guess, the best, but it still had a really good twist at the end of it. And I really want them to do like a second one, a sequel with the same cast. I think it's coming out. I think it's supposed to come out next year, maybe. But I am really anticipating it. Anyway, the whole point of me bringing that up was because she wears French braid, and I just started wearing French braids again because she cheated. Oh, and I also want to get a leather jacket now because she wears one. I said I was going to do a winged liner, but I think I'm not going to because it's too much stress right now and I'm like sweaty and nothing with my makeup is going right. I even forgot to do my eyebrows. It's just one of those makeup days and I don't want to risk doing eyeliner because I'm for sure going to mess it up and then take off all my makeup again. It's just going to be a disaster. I know I never do my eyebrows on camera, and honestly it's because I suck at doing eyebrows, so I just never want to show you guys. But I'm just filling them in with my NYX micro brow, and then I just brush through it with the spoolie end, and that's kind of all I do. That's why my brows are always like not good. I also wanted to say that one of the books that I want to read this fall is A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you guys have read that or seen the movie or anything, let me know because it's been on my list for a while. Like I've always kind of wanted to read those books, like that series, and I've just never bother to go and buy them. So I think this fall I'm going to. I know a lot of you guys want more book videos on my channel, so I'm really gonna try and do that in the fall. Plus, it's just so nice to read. Like, I'll never understand people that don't like reading. It's never not liked reading. Like, since I was a kid, I've always loved reading. So I was really happy that you guys like book videos. So I am gonna try and incorporate more of them into my channel content. You know what? I kind of want to do black eyeliner. Not like winged liner because I'll mess that up, but I kind of want to do like a dark tight line. Just smudging it out with this brush. I hope that was an okay update on my makeup series. I don't think I'm going to stick to the makeup no buy because, like I said, I do want to buy some new products and test them out, but I do like selecting makeup and then only using that makeup for the entire month. You know how I said that this whole makeup experience today has been terrible and I keep messing things up? I just got mascara all over my lid and now under my lid. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is the Colourpop Sleepy Eyes Ultra Blotted Lip. I would have gone with like a dark brown, I think. And the only reason I am not wearing one is because I haven't really pulled out any of my dark fall lipsticks yet. So I'm just using what I have in front of me. Okay, and that is the completed makeup look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I forgot to mention I was thinking about doing another Q&A soon. So if you have questions for me, leave them down below. And yeah, that sums this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Also, definitely try ice cream sandwich and coffee.